I have to do my sound checks. I am using a new streaming service, so we're gonna see how this goes because notifications didn't go up. I do notice that the notifications didn't go up that I was live, but let me see if it's even in here. My sound checks. Okay. I am using a new stream. Okay, so YouTube is there. I just want to check. Okay, so the notifications are just not going out for YouTube. I'm not sure about Facebook. Give me a minute to check that. Give me a minute to check Facebook and see if that is also in there. But how's y'all week going? I know y'all thought I wasn't gonna get on here. I am, just to let you know what is coming up. I'm trying to do a video. Hopefully my phone will be back working where I can edit and things. My opinion about Charlie Kirk. I don't I don't even know if it's necessary because I mean everything that can be said have been said about the man. So I don't even know if like putting out my personal opinion um about him and his nonsense. Let me make sure that I can see y'all. Yeah, I can see if y'all drop down in the comments, I can see y'all. So right now, I'm just trying to see if if y'all on Facebook, drop down in the comments and say Facebook. Let me know where you're watching from because that's what I'm really trying to see. Trying to check right now to see if the Facebook live went up because I don't know with this new strain. Like I said, the YouTube is just not going up. People are just not getting notifications. So I am going to try to wait a little bit to start, but I can't see it on Facebook. And I will check TikTok because I don't know with that one either. Let me check TikTok, see if I see it on TikTok. Then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Because today the subject is not gonna be a fun topic. It's not gonna be the comedy that I be trying to get y'all. Okay. This is actually a sad subject and a sad topic that I just not found out about. Now there's this singer named David, and it's spelled D4vd. And I'm like, from his name, he guilty. But no, let me stop. So I was like, I ain't never heard of him before. But obviously he went popular, he went viral from I believe he said he got his start from he was playing video games. He seen that people was, making millions of dollars streaming them playing video games. So that's what he was doing. But his channel kept getting knocked because of him playing songs in the background. So what happened is he started singing instead of playing the songs. And it, picked up, went viral. So that's the way he got found. So, oh, hey, Candy Girl. So I'm like, this is y'all. If y'all in there, say hi to Candy. Me and Neo did me and Neo have done a couple of videos. I have went on her channel and commentated on her channel, but the last one we did was about the guy who was our word and a girl from the time she was 7 up until she turned 14, I believe, and he was a college baseball player, and they gave him probation. 110 days in probation is what they gave that man. So if you don't follow Neo channel, go ahead and follow Neo channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, come on ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification button because I am working on like I said, the Charles. Is that his name, y'all? Charlie Kirk. See, I don't even care about. I shouldn't say that. I'm working on putting a video together for that. There's also a video. I know Jimmy Kimmel just got fired. So I'm working on tying in this TikTok buyout from the United States. Y'all know they was finna ban TikTok if they didn't let investors buy TikTok. And the people who's buying it is tied into this Jimmy Kimmel. I'm working into that a whole video about that. I want to do a video about the recent hanging, the two black men who was found hanging in Mississippi. I want to do that because it reminds me of Javion McGee, that the guy, the young man who was found in North Carolina, who was found hung in North Carolina, that the police said was self-unaliving. I know his mother, and the family does not believe that. So the recent guy in Mississippi that was found on a Delta State campus is like it feels like the exact same story to me. So those videos I'm working on, I don't believe I'm gonna do it live. I believe I'm gonna try to pre-record then do it. Now this video, as I said, we're talking about the singer David. He's 20 years old. He was found, his Tesla car, not him, his Tesla car was found with the body of a missing 15-year-old girl. That was first the news story. Then it comes out that the girl been missing for about a year. They in the news articles you see it's a 15-year-old girl, but she was on a live before she turned 15. She was missing for a year, so that's why I was like, okay, that means she was either 14 or 13 when she became missing. So yes, I believe the last one I read said she was 13. That her and David being boyfriend girlfriend since she was 13. Now that would put him at 17, but it's still illegal. And what else? Oh, TMZ reported that they had matching tattoos with the on the finger. Both of them had the matching tattoos. I'm gonna show y'all that. And the police department issued a warrant and they're going through the house that he lived in. Now people are saying, oh well, it's not his house, it's his manager's house. Yes, it's his manager's house, but it's proven that he lived there. He got pictures there with different other singers and things of that nature. uh, the house is $20,000 a month. They saying it's a big house, and he's only 20, and that's the reason why it's in his manager name, because at 20, it's pretty hard to rent a house. They don't care if you are RB or single. Like I said, I never heard of him, so that don't mean he ain't popular. That just mean I haven't heard of him. But obviously he's popular. His song called Romantic Murder, I want to say is the name of it. And in the lyrics, he talks about that's his most popular song. And it's talk about how, he dreamed about he didn't unalive somebody, his girlfriend, not somebody, his girlfriend. And he don't have regrets. And those are some of the lyrics in the song. Now, the crazy part is the girl in the video. Maybe I could pull it up. The girl in the video, and Celeste is the 15-year-old name. And Celeste, the actor in the video for this romantic homicide, I believe is the name of it. And Celeste, baby, they look like the same person. They look exactly alike. I was like, wait, did he put the 15, well, at that time, 14-year-old in a video with him? He didn't, but they look like the same person. I'ma see. It's I hope the thumbnail came up for this video that I'm doing right now. Imma see if I can show y'all. I did a collage of them, but I see no, I can show y'all from my email though, because it won't pull it up right here. It won't pull it up on my computer, but give me a minute and Imma show y'all from my email to show y'all the girl in the video and the missing Celeste, the missing 15-year-old. And the crazy, like I said, she was 15 when they found her dismembered body in the trunk of his Tesla. But the thing was, she turned 15 the day before they found the body. And they said the smell was so bad, they know she'd been unalive for more than a day. So she was at the earliest when she was 14. She's been missing since then. Her friends have came out and said that she did say she was dating a guy named David. They do have videos of him being around her house, around like within blocks of her house the day she went missing. And he lives, I want to say 2-3 hours away. So he don't know anybody in that area. There was no reason for him to be there. The car that they found her body in was found a block away from the house that he lived in, the house that I just told y'all they searching right now. Either yesterday they did a warrant and was searching the house. The one says $20,000 a month. Yes, it's in his manager name, but he lived there. And his Tesla that the body was found in was found was told a block away, because what happened is he parked the car and then went on tour. He never reported the car stolen, missing, nothing. Yeah, he could say he on tour and he didn't know that the car was missing, but it was found a block away from his house. It got towed because, it's an affluent neighborhood. It's a car that's from Texas with a Texas license plate, and they are in maybe California. But that's why the car stood out like a sore thumb, because they was like, it's a affluent neighborhood. There's plenty of Tesla. The reason why the neighbor are saying no, that's his car, because of the license plate. There's not Teslas with Texas license plate in that area. So the car got towed to the towing place. The towing place employees was like, nah, that scent is a dead body. So they called the police. The police came and opened the car, and that's how they found the girl. But let me see if I can show y'all. I know that's a little small. Let me try to, but can y'all see this? The one right here. Hopefully y'all can. Let me try to look at YouTube, see if y'all can see the mouse of the one I'm pointing to. For me, it's upper top left with the curly hair hanging, and she's facing directly at the camera. The one with just the picture of the girl here, this is the 15-year-old. These two pictures are the actress in his video, Romantic Homicide, or whatever the name of the song is. Those are the actress in his videos. So to me, baby, you couldn't you couldn't pick nobody. It is not said he's not arrested for, and I think today he just not canceled his tour. He was still on tour all this time, but today he just canceled the rest of his tour dates. But hmm, that's how the 15-year-old looked. That's how the actress who was in the music video, in his music video, looked. So I'm gonna show y'all some. Let me stop sharing this screen. I'm gonna pull up the. I'm gonna pull up the news clips. Oh, the last thing I just saw that this morning. There was previously on social media. There was a man who came out and accused him of being inappropriate with his young fans, and he said lawyers and stuff came after him and saying that it's defamation and blah blah blah, and he took the video down. So I'm gonna show you that guy, because it's a YouTuber who talked about it. I'm gonna show you his YouTube. I'm gonna show you the first video, the first news clip of them talking about this case. The second news clip I'm gonna show y'all is there's gonna be somebody from TMZ who talks more about the tattoo, and the family, the friends who said that she said that is she said her boyfriend is named David, and that he took her virginity. So that's what I'm gonna show y'all. How do y'all feel about this age difference? Does it, to me, when I was in high school, I don't know about y'all, but the seniors didn't want to mess around with no freshmen, because even if he said, and that's why I brought up that I was on the me and Neil did the story with the baseball player. Well, I think his name was Codon or something, that was messing with the girl since she was 5. And I believe he's now 22 or something. But the whole excuse for not giving him time is that this started when he was young and it was a mistake and there was no other victims and have a chance. It's a high probability that he won't do this again. So this guy here, if he was messing with her since she was at least 13, the friend said at 13 that she was saying that's the boyfriend. We don't know if it was, I don't know if it was they messed around before then or nothing, but we do have an age of 13. and 17 is the age he would have been at that time. I'm like, when I was in high school, the 17-year-olds didn't want no eighth grader, seventh grader, seventh grader. I'm like, it's still odd. If it was 20 and if she was 20, he was 24 or 25. Okay. But 13 and 17, yes, that's still teenagers. Yes, that's still kids. But to me, it's still odd because you're about to graduate high school. You're about to, I'm assuming most people, not everybody go to college, but most people are about to go to college. What are you gonna do with your little 13-year-old girl who about to graduate middle school? Like, well, it's still odd to me. Hey man, I forgot to even tell you that I'm off today, but you see right now, and don't ask me to pick up the kids, cause nah, call me, let me know. So let me get to these news articles because I keep talking, y'all. But yeah, that to me that's odd. Even though they're both teenagers at that age, then as I said, it comes out that supposedly, if what the guy who had to take down his video, I want to say around 2 years ago, who accused David of messing with his young, really young fans, he was still with this girl at that time. And she was still 13, 14 years old. Like what are you at 17, 18? I don't even know guys that was that age when I was that age, 17, 18, they don't want nothing with a little 12-year-old, a little 13-year-old. They is at high, hormones are raging at that time. What do you want with okay. Let me get to this video because I'm gonna keep talking. I'll keep talking. Okay. This one is the matching tattoos one. Yeah. Um, I'm gonna do the matching tattoos, and then I'm gonna try to give you the part where this other YouTuber he found videos of there was a time where Celeste is her name. Oh, and did I say that? Besides this, his biggest song is that romantic homicide. There also was a leaked song called Celeste, and this is how they tie in her 13-year-old age that leaked 2 years ago. And the title of his song was Celeste, but they didn't drop it. It was leaked on Apple, I want to say that it was leaked on, but he ended up not putting it out. Now, also, this YouTuber has video, all the pictures that they took together. She covered up her face. She had on the hood. She covered up her face with something over here or with her hand like this, because then we found out the girl is missing. Besides, she's 15. Her family looking for her. You pretty much okay. I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna go ahead put this video. Better show y'all this video. Hopefully, they won't strike the channel for showing y'all this video. But we gonna see, y'all. I'ma try it. I'ma try it. We'll see. This is from News Nation, is where the story is from. So I'm gonna play it. It's only 3 minutes and 44 seconds.
The producer of TMZ, you've seen him a million times with Harvey Levin. And it was TMZ who first made some of the connections between the missing 13-year-old girl and the body in the trunk of David's car. Here's our conversation. Charles, it's good to have you. Do we know how long Celeste's body was in that Tesla?
That is a big question at this point, Ashley. What we do know is that the car was impounded on the 5th of September. The police discovered the body in the Tesla on the 8th of September. Now, we also know that the car had been abandoned on that street in the Hollywood Hills for at least 3 days before it was impounded. We've also spoken to neighbors area who said that they kind of thought it was somewhere there or near the car, but when they called the police to report this car abandoned, they didn't mention the odor. They just thought it was a dead animal somewhere in the area. And then, of course, the police had the car in the impound yard for a couple of days before suddenly someone there was like, yeah, there's something off here. And that's when they opened that front hatch on the Tesla and found the bag with the body parts.
And they call that the frunk, if I'm not mistaken, in the front of the Tesla. It's like the trunk in the front, so to speak. But that's a really good point of forensic interest, that there was someone who noticed something that didn't smell right when the car was abandoned on that California street. So that would indicate that the body was in there probably prior to the impound lot. Are they able to determine how Celeste died at this point?
The medical examiner has said that the cause of death is deferred. Meaning they have not been able to figure it out at this point, and there's going to be further toxicology testing. It may just be that, remember, what was put in that bag, the body had been dismembered, and maybe they don't have enough at this point to positively say this was the cause of death. It sounds weird to say they don't have a cause of death because, look, it's LAPD robbery homicide that is investigating. The body being dismembered would lead one to believe that this is a homicide, but they just don't have that forensically yet. They can't say for sure what the cause of death is.
And not to be too graphic, but it's important for the investigation and obviously for the autopsy as well. She was not found in her complete, her complete body wasn't found. These were parts. And if I'm not mistaken, was it a head and a torso, and that's it?
Yeah, there was also, there were, I don't want this, you're right, this is just very.
I'm just not hearing that with y'all. What the news things were saying was 15-year-old body found dismembered in the car. So I just assumed it was the whole body, but then come to find out it's just the head and the torso. And that's why she said 13-year-old, because she was missing since she was, I'm assuming, 13. Some news articles are reporting 15. This lady just said 13 at the beginning of this.
Grisly to say, but I don't know if they had all the limbs. They certainly had some of them, because the police did say that she had this tattoo, which is very interesting, something we found out, but she had a tattoo on her right index finger that said the letters SHHH ... And that was on her right index finger. We had actually spoken to Celeste's mother last week, and at that point, the police had said that the tattoo was there, but the mom told us more information, which the police had not released, which was that the tattoo was in red ink.
So, there was one more article, little news thing that I wanted to show y'all about that. Let's see. I'm finna load that up right now. But yeah, I didn't watch that full way through, but I am just now finding out that they haven't even found her complete body yet. So I'm wondering, I have not seen it, if they have, I believe here y'all will see the video of that song, Romantic Homicide or something like that. And y'all will see the screenshot that I just showed y'all. Y'all will see that actress in that video. Y'all will see a little glimpse of it. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. I'm showing y'all all my doggone little. Hopefully it won't mess up too bad. Me trying to switch in between the channels.
Registered to the singer David has been identified as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas. The teen was reported a runaway and missing out of Lake Elsinore nearly a year and a half ago. Tonight, a house close to where that Tesla was abandoned was searched. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Caputo is there live now in Hollywood with more. Tim.
And Mark, those CSI investigators literally just left the scene about 10, 15 minutes ago. The police tape finally came off and we were able to come a little bit closer to this house. Now, we don't know at this point what exactly those detectives were looking for, what they got out of that house. We saw them pull evidence and put it into an SUV, essentially where I'm standing right now. We don't even know why they were here in the first place, but this house just happens to be literally feet away from where that Tesla was found. A dozen LAPD investigators took a computer and other items from this Hollywood home just a block away from where an abandoned Tesla was found with a dead teenager in the trunk. Police spent hours at the home on Dehaney Place, placing several evidence bags into an SUV, but they wouldn't say if or how it was connected to the Tesla. Several homeowners say they remember seeing that distinct Tesla for a while, first parked in front of the house police searched today, then at two different spots on the street.
It's a little weird to see a car that I haven't seen here for a long time. Had a big dent on it, had a Texas plate on it. So all a little odd, but at the same time, people could be hanging out with friends for a long time.
That abandoned Tesla was towed earlier this month, and workers at a Hollywood tow yard noticed a foul odor and found decomposed human remains wrapped in a garbage bag inside the car. We now know the young woman found dead was 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, according to the medical examiner, the same teen who was reported missing from Lake Elsinore last year. At a corner store in town, the owner recalled her coming in often.
She always quiet, nice. She come in like if she buy like a chips. So
that's why it's been two different ages. On the missing person flyer, it says 13. So that's why some people are reporting 13. But at the time that she was found, she would have been 15. And as I said, it was reported that her birthday was the day before her body was found.
And leave. Sometimes she come with a friend from the neighborhood.
Eyewitness News has learned Rivas had run away from home a few times. She was last reported missing in spring of 2024. Those who knew Rivas, who just turned 15 a week and a half ago, say she was bubbly and sweet.
She just seemed very lively and friendly, a typical teenager.
The medical examiner hasn't determined her cause of death, but part of the police investigation will be speaking to the owner of that Tesla, a musician who goes by David. His real name, David Anthony Burke.
And see, did y'all just see that's part of that video he's most famous for? That, and that I thought that was the victim, but it's just an actress. And also, before I forget, David is from Texas. So the Tesla license plate is a Texas license plate. He's from, I believe, Houston, Texas. I'm going to go back a little bit so y'all can see the girl again in this video. It won't get me to the exact spot where she's at. But let me go.
A musician who goes by David.
Right there. If that doesn't look like this, look the missing Celeste, not missing, the girl who was found dead in the trunk of a car, Celeste.
His real name, David Anthony Burke, from Houston, Texas. David, made popular via social media for the songs Romantic Homicide and Here With Me, began the American leg of his world tour on July 30th and has continued performing since the investigation began. Tonight's show, though, in Seattle was canceled. The medical examiner also trying to determine how long Rivas had been dead, but based on the condition of the body, it might have been a while. Those who saw the Tesla this summer and watched LAPD spend hours in this well-to-do Bird Streets neighborhood are rattled by everything that's happened here.
It's scary to think that this is happening. And this is a beautiful neighborhood, very nice, beautiful, expensive homes, and we would think that we'd be safer.
Interesting note, the home here behind me that detectives have been focused on the better part of today has 2 cameras above the garage as well as a ring camera. In fact, this entire neighborhood has pretty extensive security system, with many of the homes having several cameras. We do know from a couple neighbors I spoke with earlier that police were here last week asking to review or see some of the security camera footage. We don't know if they got anything, if it's helped the case. As to this point, LAPD has been extremely tight-lipped about this entire investigation. We're live tonight in Hollywood. Tim Caputo, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Tim Caputo, thank you.
So now I'm going to show y'all the YouTuber. I'll let y'all know his name because I want y'all to go watch his full video. But I'm going to show you his video where he has, and I don't know the person's name, but the person who accused David, I want to say almost 2 years ago, of being inappropriate with his young fans. And his name is Poetic. I can't see it. Poetic Flacco. is the YouTuber name. So you could go on his channel, and the full video is 15 minutes. But I'm gonna just play the part of the guy. And in his full video, he will show you pictures of him, of Celeste and David together, and of a live that David did that Celeste ended up being on, and she ended up, you could hear her in the live saying like, "You gonna have to delete this live," because at the time, man, she's still 13 and she's missing, and she's showing up at this 20-year-old man. Well, at that time, he was probably 18. Around that time, he was 18 or 19, when she was 13. So let me show y'all that one. Then we're gonna end with that video. I don't know why I want y'all to see my email so bad. Ain't nothing in it. I just keep showing y'all my email. But it's 2dtalksense@gmail if y'all want to email me some ideas. And it's also, if y'all want a cash app, it's 2dtalksense too, baby. But let me show y'all this video. Okay.
Telling one friend that he took her V card. And oh, by the way, he also has love songs dedicated to her. So it's been confirmed already that at best, this dude David is a sick pedo. At worst,
He show text
he's
messages.
a sick murderous pedo. Right?
Yes,
You
I said
either
watch
murder
the
your
whole
15-year-old
video.
girlfriend. Every time they took a
That
picture,
right there is the pictures that he will post where one is they face covered up, another one is his, and she got a person in front of her face. But I want you to show you this is the live right here that she was on with him.
What's good, David? Big fan, big spot me.
And
Bro,
she
thank
says,
you, Mitch.
you're gonna have to delete this live.
Appreciate you.
I gotta stop with him if you even. We need to delete this.
Maz, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as it's
she said you need to delete this. And this is
who can even
with
are a lot of these kids
with the guy who accused him a couple years ago,
who were just coming forward and telling their experiences.
So obviously y'all have seen the current David situation. In this video, I just want to address some stuff. Now, a lot of people on Twitter are mad at me because in 2023, I tried to expose David for what he was doing at the time. And I just want to clear up that the stuff from 2023 was not about the Celeste girl that was obviously recently in the news. It's nothing to do with her. I didn't know about her. I didn't know she was 13. I maybe heard her name once or twice. I had nothing to do with her. The stuff I have from 2023 was nothing to do with Celeste. These were other girls, underage girls, that had claimed David had messaged them or had, relationships with them or, doing inappropriate things with them. And I want people to know that in 2023, I did try and bring the situation to light. And a lot of people remember, I was having a lot of shit for it. It got so bad that David's legal team had got in contact with me to remove everything. I've attached an email here that I received from his team in 2023. And basically, they removed my song with David from streaming services because apparently I was spreading misinformation. The thing is, after that, I got in touch with David and I was like, yo, are the claims true and all of this? And he was like, he literally said, I've got it here. He said, no, it's just some people trying to get clout. There's no evidence and stuff. After that, everything was shut down. Everything, no one else came out after that. So from my point of view, you guys need to understand that it did look like they were just claims. So a lot of people are asking me, why was I promoting a song in 2024 and 2025 that I had with David? It's because the claims that I had in 2023 were, put on hold. It's as if they didn't exist. I had no idea. I was told that they were false by David and his legal team. So after the whole situation happened, I actually felt bad for, spreading misinformation. I thought it was all fake. Obviously, with the stuff that's happened in the past 24 hours, I realized that, they're now real, and some people have come out to me and told me that, it was true. Not just that, but in 2023, when I made the claims, David's legal team did not want anyone to know that David was doing this type of stuff. So basically, they blamed me and said that I was leaking music, but I wasn't leaking any music.
And if I was Celeste's family now, not only would I go after, I'm hoping that the legal department is going to take care of David, but whoever his legal team is too, because instead of going out and investigating this, yes, I know they work for David, but you went after somebody who was trying to get the truth out there about him. And it's a possibility, not saying that, the legal thing is the cause of it, but it's a possibility that had these claims, if he not had to take out his video and went viral, then he could have been investigated. They would have found the girl before this happened, and she would have been back with her family. But I'm gonna continue letting him talk.
They blame me for leaking music. I was leaking the facts. So they just said that they're gonna blame me for leaking music. That's my punishment. My song is off. That's it. And you guys.
That's why what David has been.
So yeah, like I said, go watch his full video. It's 15 minutes. I just wanted to show y'all that part because I could not. He didn't mention the guy name who was just in his video, the clip that y'all just seen. He didn't mention his name, so I couldn't find his name to find the original video and tell y'all what all was in the original. I could just show y'all his video. But, you know, I like to always give credit, and so people could go watch that channel. His name was Poetic Flacco, is the guy who video that we just watched. So yeah, that's the latest of what I have seen about that case. As I said, stay tuned, put on your notifications, subscribe to the channel, make sure you click all, because the next couple of videos, I don't know if they're going to be live. I may drop them in pre-record, but I'll be down in the comments. I'll be watching when y'all watching, so I can answer y'all questions, so we could be chit-chatting. Y'all know how it go. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If I'm in also on TikTok, I should be streaming right now on TikTok. I can't even check it, but also on TikTok, follow me on TikTok if you haven't already, and on all other social media, because I know this one is also on Facebook. So my name is Tootie Talk Sense on everything, okay? Because it's barely any sense, but it's definitely Tootie. I will catch y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. I will catch y'all next time.